If you're a man over 60, I want you to look around and you'll notice something unsettling. Men are softer, weaker, more confused than ever before. And if you think that's an accident, you're not paying attention. This isn't just happening, it's been engineered. Soft men are easier to control, easier to market to, and easier to pacify. Now, I know this might irk you. Hell, it irks me. So if you're fed up with watching masculinity get buried and you want to understand exactly what's happening and how to fight back, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Join me as we walk through the main reasons men are becoming effeminate. And if anything I say resonates with you at each point, drop a comment and share your thoughts, because we need to have this conversation. Let me tell you a story. A few weeks ago, I watched a grown man, had to be in his 50s, absolutely collapse in public because his wife snapped at him in front of people. Not yelled, snapped. And this man shrunk, apologized profusely, practically begged for her approval right there in the middle of a coffee shop. And I stood there thinking about my father, my brothers, the men I grew up around. None of them would have ever responded like that, not because they were cruel or domineering, but because my father didn't raise them that way. He didn't let society convince them that being a man was something to apologize for. But that's exactly what's happening now, and it's not random. So let's break down how we got here. Number 1. We're raising boys to be harmless, not strong. You see, from kindergarten all the way to corporate life, boys are taught that masculine instincts, aggression, competitiveness, stoicism, leadership, are toxic. Instead of channeling those instincts into discipline or purpose, we suppress them altogether. Sit down, be quiet, raise your hand. Don't fight back, don't be aggressive. Now, what happens when you spend 18 years training a boy that his natural impulses are wrong? You get adult men who can't take rejection, who can't handle discomfort, who collapse under pressure. They become pleasers, not protectors, consumers, not creators, followers, not leaders. And this isn't just about feelings, this is about function. Because when you strip a man of his edge, you don't make him better, you make him weaker. But here's the thing, it gets worse when you add comfort to the equation. Number 2, comfort is killing us. Okay, modern men live in what I call a pleasure prison. Uber Eats arrives in 10 minutes. Porn in 10 seconds. No need to hunt, build, sweat, or lead. We're addicted to dopamine and crippled by indecision. And look, we're physically safer than ever before in human history. But we're spiritually starving. There's no rite of passage anymore. No test, no trial, just a slow death by comfort. You think masculinity thrives in that environment? It doesn't. Masculinity is forged in resistance, not in climate-controlled apartments swiping through TikTok and choking down DoorDash at midnight. When life is too easy, men get soft. And when men get soft, they lose their ability to handle anything hard. Which brings me to something even more alarming. Number 3, testosterone is dropping fast, literally. Now, this isn't just metaphorical. This is literal. Men today have 20 to 30% lower testosterone than their grandfathers at the same age. Sperm counts are plummeting, physical strength is down, and obesity, depression, anxiety skyrocketing. This isn't just a mindset problem, this is biological collapse. Why is this happening? Sedentary lifestyles, shitty diets loaded with processed garbage, endocrine disruptors and plastics, soaps, water, zero sun, zero struggle, zero purpose. Men aren't built to be docile zoo animals, but that's exactly what we've become. We're housed, fed, entertained, and medicated into submission. And the result? We're watching testosterone, the very hormone that makes men disappear. And you know what? We talk about this all the time in our newsletter. How to rebuild your testosterone naturally. What foods are sabotaging your hormones, training protocols that actually work for men over 60. It's the raw, detailed stuff we can't always get into here on YouTube. If you want that level of depth on staying strong, vital, and masculine well into your later years, the link's in the description. It's free, and it's built for men who refuse to fade quietly. But the physical decline? That's only part of the story, because the culture is working overtime to make sure men stay weak. Number 4. Media worships the feminine, mocks the masculine. Every sitcom, every ad, every Netflix drama, you see the same pattern. Strong woman saves the day. Husband is a clueless man-child. Father figures are either emotionally weak or totally absent. And masculine energy? It's painted as oppressive, evil, outdated. So what does the modern man learn from all this? To be good, you must be less of a man. And boys soak it in because they want to be good. They want to be liked. But it comes at the cost of their fire. They start believing that strength is dangerous, that leadership is toxic, that confidence is arrogance. And once you've convinced a man that his nature is wrong, you don't have to control him anymore. He'll control himself, which leads directly to the final piece. Number 5, the culture pushes guilt, not greatness. We've replaced the call to strength with the burden of guilt. Instead of being challenged to build themselves into something worthy, men are told to apologize for existing. Check your privilege, step back and let others speak. Be less aggressive, less assertive, less you. Translation, shrink yourself, neuter yourself, be safe, soft, and silent. Now, be honest. Do you see this in yourself or the men around you? Drop a comment and let me know. Because this is everywhere, and most men don't even realize they've been conditioned into weakness. So what do you get when you combine all of this? You get boys who think masculinity is something to apologize for. Men who are physically weak, mentally numb, emotionally fragile. A generation terrified of discomfort, responsibility, and conflict. Dudes who would rather whine online than build a tribe, take a risk, or dominate their domain. But here's the good news. You don't have to be that man. You want to live counter to this culture? Here's the hard path. And it is hard, but it's the only one worth walking. First, discipline over comfort. Wake up early, train your body, delay gratification. Eat real food, not the processed garbage designed to keep you docile. Sleep like a warrior preparing for battle, because you are. Second, virtue over popularity. Speak truth, even when it costs you, especially when it costs you. The crowd will hate you for it, let them. Your integrity matters more than their approval. Third, purpose over pleasure. Kill the distractions. Stop wasting your time jerking around on TikTok or numbing yourself with porn. Build something, create something, leave a legacy that matters. Fourth, strength over safety. Lean into risk, lift heavy, fight mentally, physically, spiritually. You were built for war, not for comfort. Stop running from the hard things and start running toward them. And fifth, brotherhood over isolation. Find men who sharpen you. Iron sharpens iron. Not likes, not followers, not fake friends. Real men who will call you out, push you forward, and stand beside you when the world tries to break you. You see, masculinity isn't dying, it's being buried by weak systems, soft culture, and men who choose comfort over courage. But the fire's still there, buried deep inside you. Your job, dig it up, stoke it, let it burn, and never, ever apologize for being a man. I'm Avery Scott, and I'll see you in the next one.